Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm February Uni. My register number 23-2114. Okay, I will explain about the equivalence at word level. I will explain the morpheme. Morpheme is the smallest unit of form that can distinguish meaning and or has a meaning. And morphemes can be in the form an affix. And consists of morpheme, free morpheme, and bond morpheme. And the word. The word is a small unit of the sentence, and that can stand alone in the terms of meaning, and consists of noun, verb, adjective, adverb, preposition, and conjunction. Sentence. Sentence is a arrangement of the several words, and that have a meaning, an expression of thoughts and feelings that consists of less one subject and one object. A combination of two or more words that produce an understanding and final intonation and pattern, and consists of subject and verb. Phrase. Phrases are a group of words and combination of two or more words, and that do not contain a predicate and have not formed a clause or sentence. And idioms. Idioms are a series of words whose meaning cannot be interpreted literally, but represents a certain expression that is implied in it. Next, I will explain about the equivalence above level. The first collocation. Collocation of a word or a phrase that is combined with other words than sound reason and sound reasonable of speakers of the language or relative speakers who understand. An example, that's right, the lights are off, not that alike. And collocation. Collocation are divided into the namely lexical collocation and grammatical collocation. And different idioms and collocation. Idiom arrange of two or more words that the number of words that super. And collocation that is in the form of two or more words, the wrong element of the which has a relationship with the other word members. And textual equivalent. Textual equivalent is referring to the equivalent between the source language text and the target language text in depth of information and cohesion. Cohesion is the network of lexical, grammatical, and the other relation which provide links between various parts of the text. And there are main definitions in English. The first reference. A reference used in semantics for the reality which hold between a word and what it points to in the real world. An example, Mr. Teacher has resigned. She announced her designs in this morning. And substitution. Substitution are grammatical rather than semantic relationship in them. An item is replaced by another item. An example, I like movies and I do the substitute for like movies. And the third, ellipsis. Ellipsis involves to the mission of an item, but the item is replaced by nothing. An example, John brought some surnations and Catherine. And for conjunction. Conjunction is involves to use formal markers to relate sentence and clauses and paragraph to each other example. Five, lexical cohesion. Lexical cohesion is the role played by the selection of vocabulary in organized relation within a text. The next, grammatical equivalence. A grammatical equivalence is a grammar is a set of rules which determines the way in which units as words and phrases can be combined in language. In language, there are definitions like number. The first is number. Number in English recognize distinction between singular and plural. The example, student is a singular, students is a plural, and child is a singular, and children is a plural. In gender, gender is a grammatical distinction as either masculine and feminine, or some language animate and inanimated. Example, son is masculine, doctor is feminine. The person. The category of person relates to the nation of participant roles. The most common distinction is between person pairs identifying the speakers. The example, English, I or we is a second person. The first person, and you is a second person, and he, it, they is a third person. In the third tense and aspect, the first time relation is like past, present, and future, relating to location and even in time. The second spectral difference have to do with a temporal distribution of an event, for instance, its complication or non-complication, and contextual or momentaneous. That's all from me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.